First of all, don't know why that's like that. Actually, I do. But hey, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to go ahead and we're going to do something a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? A little different. And we're going to do an all signs where we focus on the areas of love, light, health, and wealth. We're going to see what else comes up. I have 4 oracle decks. We might get into some tarot. I don't really know. Let's see. Let's see how it goes because I don't usually do all signs just because my videos for one sign is long as good. And so let's just see. We might use the guidebooks, but again, the guidebooks might make things longer. Leave those alone. I got Barry Allen out here, y'all. He's trying to get on my headphones. But yes, so let's go ahead and get into it. So for love, the love area, I'm going to be using the Cosmic Oracle. Y'all know I've been loving this deck. I got it not too long ago as a gift from my mama. It's a very great deck. So let's go ahead and see what is coming up. And you know what? For the of it, let's start with Gemini because it's Gem season, baby. So yes, this is going to be an interpretation of the energy that Gemini is bringing through here, guiding us with, assisting us with. Barry Allen, what is in your mouth? Don't you swallow that. All right, one second, y'all. Give me it. Sorry. Barry Allen's a little pup. He might make his little appearance, sometimes he could be okay. So let's see what Gemini is looking like for love. Of course, this is a collective reading. It is general. I'm just getting back to reading online. So go ahead and feel free to integrate your energy in. If you like the vibes, integrate your energy in with the collective so that it can get picked up on. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, this is for all Gemini placements. Might have some especially, you might feel it especially if it is in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, actually your Mercury too, or even your Jupiter. Ooh. Okay. Of course, Gemini. Limitless. I'm loving it. Limitless love, unconditional love, Gemini. I'm loving this. And then your shadow self is at the top of the deck. Ooh, I'm really loving this energy, Gemini. So we got love. Let's go ahead and do light. I'm going to grab the Starseed Oracle. I'm going to just more so kind of get the cards, let them tell the story. And get, what is coming up as it's coming up. But right now, I was just about to say before I looked at the shadow self card, Gemini, you are really not even trying your best, but doing your best to integrate your shadow self. You're being very, very self-aware at this point. The self-awareness is self-awareing, okay? And you are really tapping into the limitlessness of your full self, the limitlessness that is love. And to be honest, Gemini, you might be going back and forth in your head about reaching out and or just straight up being able to fully forgive someone in whatever area of love. Could be romantic, family, friends, whatever. Self-love. Ooh, excuse me. Starkeeper, cosmic ancestor, see the light by staying grounded. Yes. With the void, stop, embrace winter, the great cosmic womb. Yes. Again, you might be like, essentially at this point, it's kind of starting to feel like, fuck, bro. Like, I know this person was on some fuck shit, and they did me wrong. And there's kind of like two kind of scenarios with this. It could be this person was on some fuck shit, they did me wrong, this, that, and the third, but you recognize that you're still holding on to that story. Because if you're telling yourself that that person was on some fuck shit, and this, that, and the third, and you have like men, whatever. For me, I had to realize kept telling myself, still telling myself, like, men are intimidated by me, and they're like, I'm too much for them. And my authenticity often scares people because it feels like I'm being insensitive, or my unattachment, my non-attachment can feel like detachment, you know what I'm saying? And so that makes men, like, that makes me seem more masculine or whatever the fuck. So I'm just giving you examples of what I myself, I'm a Gemini moon, first of all, but anyways, what I myself caught, and I don't know if I even said that, but what I caught myself replaying. Because when you're still replaying that story, you are still replaying that story. And it doesn't really matter, oh, but it's true, and blah, blah, blah. Is it? And then if you are so hard pressed on it being true, then yeah, it's gonna be motherfucking true. And if it's true, then you don't wonder why. Don't ever wonder. And so that shadow self, like it. So that's one scenario. Another scenario could really also be that you're thinking kind of about revisiting something or someone that you really liked, but it didn't end super great, and it may have ended with you being hurt, even if you did something hurtful too, because it takes two to tango, whatever, or even if you didn't. But something is making you think about this person, or these people, or this relationship, and you're kind of realizing that, if you knew now what you knew then, you probably could have made this shit work. So now you're like, can I make this shit work? But then it feels like, okay, if I try to do that, then I will be forgiving this person, quote, quote, and then they won't learn anything, and then I'll be taken advantage of, and then get your butt over here. And then I'll feel stupid, and yada, yada, yada. And again, that is an old story. And then it really comes down to, do you want to be with the person or not? Barry, you want to go inside? Can you say hello real quick? Say hi. Oh. Barry. Oh my God, no. Barry, that was not the move. We do kisses, not on the mouth. No kisses on the mouth. Barry, why you always want to get on camera and act crazy? Because was you doing any of this on the floor? You weren't doing nothing down on the ground. You can go back inside. I'm done messing with you. Go ahead. Anywho, I have to take a cutie break. But anywho, so yes, it comes down to, do you want to be with this person? Do you enjoy being with this person? Because everything outside of that is a story, it's a perspective, it's a perception. And it's either what someone else thinks, like, oh, people gonna think I'm this, people gonna think this, they gonna look at me stupid, I'm gonna feel stupid. All that is just some mind chatter that doesn't exist unless you let it exist. Real talk. And so again, it comes down to, how limitless do you want to be? And so it's not about, you got to take nobody back, this and the third. These are just some themes that could be coming up. And these are also themes that you don't have to involve yourself in like a past relationship with. They could very much be applied to all relationships. Your light position, we have the Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded, the void, stop, embrace winter, the great cosmic boom. This is the same energy. This is very much what you say goes. And so you're kind of settling into that energy, Gemini, because it can be kind of uncomfortable at first, because it can seem like, you feel crazy yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's not that you never felt crazy before, but it's like, damn, dude, am I crazy? Because I kind of looking like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, Because we're working on faith, by faith and not by sight. Some things we just aren't physically seeing yet, even though I promise you, with the faith goggles on, you do physically see it. It just looks like you don't physically see it. And that's why you feel so fucking crazy. Because you're expecting the 3D to literally, the by sight to look like the by faith, when it could take however long for the 3D to catch up, however long it is that we decide that that's going to take. But your faith goggles, literally, you could see that shit. And so keep seeing that shit and know it to be true. Energetic sovereignty is yours right now. And if you need to pause, acknowledge something, integrate some shit, you can do that too. Don't be afraid to be, you're gonna contradict yourself. You're gonna change, evolve, this and the third. You already know that with your mutable ass. So all you must do is be able to tap into that stillness that's always inside of you, no matter what. That stillness is there no matter what. It can never be lost. All you got to do is tap into that. It doesn't matter what's going on around you. That stillness is always, 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 always there. Okay? Let's go ahead and get an oracle for the health. I should get like a piece of paper or something so that I can timestamp this. Why are the why is the cards being thrown? So we had love, light, we're at health, and we got roots of abundance and a powerful move. And again, this speaks to literally drawing your energy, your healing energy. Not just your healing energy, but drawing literally the power, all of your power through your rooted center, through your chakra center, through your root chakra, your base center, that your root chakra, when you allow yourself to expand and when you allow the limitlessness of you to be embodied, your root chakra goes from survival to thrival. And it goes from just being rooted in the ground to literally expanding all of your chakra centers. That's why your root is at the base. Because once that one is balanced, aligned, and it's active, it allows all of the other chakras to operate through a balanced, aligned, and active root. And there you have it, roots of abundance. Numero motherfucking dos. That's very much duality minded. That two energy balance. The this and the that. The this or the that. The duality of it all. The non-duality of it all. Yes, Gemini. Yes. And then let's go ahead and use the Lumerian deck for the wealth position. This is why I don't do all signs, because we're 15 minutes in on the first sign. Like, oh my God. And look, root chakra, ground and center, soul star chakra merging with the divine, Gemini. Oh my goodness, yes. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful integration energy. And again, look, earth, nurture, nature, endless opportunities. And this is your wealth, baby. So again, and it's literally giving what you say goes, roots of abundance, always being grounded, always being that I am. That I am cannot be full. It doesn't matter if your highest held belief is whatever. That again, that inner stillness, that is the I am, the all that is, and it cannot be full. And so when you remain grounded and centered, you literally merge with the divine during all times, and the conditions do not matter. The conditions and the circumstances do not matter. I love this. I love this. I love this. So Gemini, you are very much you are in a super powerful position right now because it's like, because you know, it's like you basically, you can't unknow. And so everything you do, as long as you remain grounded and know that if you allow everything that happens to you to be favor, you will always be in favor. You cannot not be. There's no reality in which you're not receiving what it is that you don't want. There is only a reality in which you are thinking that you're receiving what you don't want, or you're resisting full fulfillment. There is no reality in which fulfillment doesn't happen. It is always a yes. You are here deciding right now what that yes is, what it is a yes to. And it's there. That's powerful. It's powerful. All right, so let's go ahead and go to Cancer. All right, 16 minutes in. Hopefully we'll get more concise as we go along. Wow. All right, so Cancer for the position of love. Maybe I'll do a part 2 with tarot. Maybe. Okay. Gratitude. We have awaken, integrity, Mother Earth. Your card though is strength. So this upcoming week, Cancer, of course you got Mother Earth. Guy is always going to come through. And I'm seeing compassion and move forward. Reverse over here. Walk your truth. Integrity. Strength. You, Cancer. Baby. This is giving self-love right here. It's all self-love, but this is very much giving. You are given the opportunity this upcoming week. This upcoming week will be an opportunity for you to have the strength to be your full, authentic self. No matter what it looked like, no matter what the fuck, you are intensely in your being right now. And that can be really uncomfortable for Cancer, because it might make some motherfuckers uncomfortable, Cancer. It really might. It might make some folks uncomfortable that you gotta be in your you-ness, and that your anything inauthentic is out. And so this also is giving an energy of having the strength. You might be leaving some relationships or cutting some folks off that they are not, you feel like they're not jiving with the authenticness that you are. Watch out though, because compassion and move forward and walk your compassion, move forward, or in reverse, and then it goes to walk your truth. Choices in reverse, and then awaken. So yeah, this really does feel like not wanting to leave some shit because you know don't want to hurt someone's feelings. You ain't trying to step on no toes. You don't believe in yourself fully. You might be afraid to like start over. I'm telling you right now, Cancer baby, Make sure that you really, really employ this tool of compassion for, first of all, yourself, first of all, others. And that doesn't necessarily mean feeling sorry for someone. What that means is looking at what they're going through, looking at how they're feeling, and taking all of that into consideration without judgment for yourself and for others. This is about understanding that the more you resist your authenticity, the more you will feel the resistance of your authenticity. And so, you already know what's got to be done. You don't need to let nobody guilt you into nothing. This isn't about that. This isn't about, no. This is about just walking your truth with love. And understanding that you don't have to be this is not about altruism or being a martyr or like sacrificing what you want so that because in the name of love. No, that's not, if that ain't love. Love is all encompassing. Everybody, there's nothing is wasted, nothing is lost. There is no duality. There is no separation. So there is none of that to be, you know what I'm saying? Cancer. Stand strong in that. Lead with integrity. First of all, a lot of people will try to convince you that they would rather be in some inauthentic shit because for the sake of whatever, working on it, or spirituality, or religion, or beliefs, or, you know, trying real hard. Love shouldn't be hard, bro. And neither relationships don't have to be hard either. I don't care. We pick our relationships. Why are we sitting here in them and it's just some fuck shit and it's hard and you gotta this and that and it's just, you know, a whole bunch of compromising. Why compromise when you could just find somebody who jive with what the fuck you jive with? And guess what, Cancer? Yes, that is absolutely possible. It's absolutely possible. No matter if you feel like you found the one or not, there's no the one. That is a lack mindset. I'm telling you right now, it is absolutely possible for you to find somebody who has every single quality that you like and they like about you, vice versa, whatever the fuck you want to call it. The only reason why you haven't is because you're settling for only part of that because you're telling yourself that you can't get all of it. That's not true. It's not greedy either. And you don't get no motherfucking points for not accepting the fullness of what you can and all that. You don't get no gold cookies, no gold star, no cookies, no buttons, no medals. You get a motherfucking you get a mad medal or a trauma trophy. For the area of light, these are actually 2 cards, so let me just read these real quick. We got the 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, Tapestry of Life, Expression. And then all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. So just keep those in mind as I get just 1 card because that's all we need. And there we go. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Yeah, Cancer, you know, and it's time for you to really, really fully embody it. Not even time for, you're already actively embodying it. So that's this spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So now it's just being integrated into your being. So again, if you're feeling any resistance in this integrity, this strength, this walking your truth, this sharing your gifts, sharing your purpose, being in your purpose, being your purpose. Whatever resistance you're feeling is not even you. It's literally just the integration of this energy that's happening. So what you can do to help yourself through that is take an expanded perspective and look at it, observe it all. Allow yourself to literally observe all of this without attaching any meaning to it without creating this, then that scenario, like this happened, so that's gonna, no, allow things to unfold naturally without you having to influence this or that. um because Cancer can be very like guarded and very, I don't want to say paranoid, because it's not like a skittish type of but it's like hyper aware. It's like a hyper awareness. And so how that can help is literally expand that out and stop, not stop, and try to take a step away from imagining your life through your mind. So literally every experience that you're having, instead of just having it, it's literally filtering through your mind first, and you're like analyzing it, and you might not even realize that you're doing it, and you might realize that you're doing it, but you're literally analyzing it through your mind, which is cool. But understand that your mind only knows as far as you know it does so far, right? And so it's going to filter through, and what your conscious mind sees it filtering through is what you are going to be an expression of. And so how you can allow yourself to feel a little less anxious about that is knowing that literally you have everything you need. The intelligence of the universe lies within you always. All you have to do is, again, tap into that inner stillness that is literally always there. And you can do this at any time, in any place. And that is a big thing too, Cancer. You are your home. Your home goes where you do, and you know that. You make the home a home. Nothing else. For the area of health for Cancer, I'm definitely going to break these videos into parts because it's already getting pretty long. Pretty long, and we're only 2 signs in. Oh no. Better. Look, a tall tale and a powerful move. Cancer, this literally, again, your health is like your root chakra, okay? So again, what story are you telling? You are literally the storyteller, Cancer. You are literally the storyteller. What story are you still telling? This is clearly, I can see this is a theme in the collective with a powerful move, just like Gemini. You might have some Gemini energy intertwining here. The most powerful move that you can do for yourself, for your health, for your wealth, for your love, for your light, Cancer, is understand that you are literally telling your own story right now. You are writing it right now. And so you have the ability to change whatever it is, or to create whatever it is, to express whatever it is. But no, be careful, because this, with great power comes great responsibility. And this is really giving me like hypochondria. This is giving me getting yourself worked up, Cancer. Letting people, situations, scenarios, relationships, worries, anxieties get you worked up. You could also be in the exact opposite of this energy and literally like leaving all this shit Like, you know what I'm saying? Which again, this is the energy. This is the integration energy. So you're likely moving through it whether you know it or not. But this is about literally revising the story and telling a different one.
Don't turn off the stove or the oven,
okay? Okay, I got you. And telling a different one. You know what I'm saying? Literally telling a different story. You can do that. You have that power. And I know it seems like we don't. I know that sounds like just a bunch of spiritual mumbo jumbo, whoop de whoop de whoop. Literally, you don't even have to go just off of what I'm saying. Try it, bruh. This and then if you don't believe me, y'all, if you don't fucking believe me, go to this channel. I talk about it all the time, but I love this channel because it is a beautiful representation. Like, I love to go to it and see, like, it's like where the manifestation collective is coming to congress and shit, and literally talk about how quickly we are all getting these themes and shifting realities and manifesting and recreating our reality, or revising using the law of assumption, law of attraction, this, that, and the third. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Because those who are aware and recognize that they have the opportunity, that the opportunity is here for us to pluck the shit out of thin air, they are doing so. And look, y'all could play around and be waiting for you to see some shit if you want. But by the time that happens, bro, it's gonna be because it's so much, it's happening so much in the collective that it is more so common now. And so if you gonna wait for the shit to be common or trending, damn, you might be waiting, bruh. I don't know how long. It probably won't be that long, but I'm just saying, like, why wait at all? You could be it. You are being it, actually. Gratitude. Oh, this is 2. Look, vulnerability and fire. Solaris sublime. It's all right. That's where that strength and that integrity is coming from. Then you got the crown chakra, the unlimited self. This is big. Cancer. Yes, you got to be vulnerable. Again, and it's not even about coming out of your shell, because guess what? Again, you never come out of your shell. Like, even if you're asshole naked, you just got done molting like Mr. Krabs, your shell is going to return because it doesn't go anywhere. You feel me? Like, you are your shell. Your shell is a part of you. Your home is a part of you. Home is how you feel. It is never where you are. It is never what's going on. Stepping through with gracious receptivity. This is your wealth position, Cancer. The infinite. You got to step through. Look, root chakra, ground and center. You got to step through. And it's not even that you have to leave doubt behind. Bring doubt with you. Doubt comes too. If you're scared, do what's scared. This is stepping through. This gracious receptivity, baby, it's coming. All you got to do is fucking allow it. It is coming because you have literally, again, this energy, it's already happening. You're already stepping through. There's nothing that you got to really do, nothing that you got to change, none of this. You're already stepping through, in the seeds that you have been planting, that you are planting, baby, graciously ready to receive them. Graciously ready to receive the infinite. Come on, somebody. You got, endless opportunities. Endless opportunities. All you got to do is know it. Ground and center and nurture nature. Nurture that shit. Be still and know. Be still and know, Cancer, because you got endless opportunities. And matter of fact, again, if you let everything that's happening be a favor, you will always be in favor. Grandma, did you turn the stove off? No. Oh, okay. If you allow yourself to always be in favor, everything that happens will always be a favor, literally. And so you are in the, you have that tall tail, bruh. This means that if some shit is going on right now, Cancer, that you don't like, or literally start telling that story different. Literally. And you don't even gotta tell nobody about it, because fuck about all that. You don't gotta worry about it if they believe, da da da. Literally go in your mind. If you're replaying some shit that happened and it didn't happen right, and you were affirming and you were manifesting, but oh, it didn't happen. Literally start going in your mind and playing it like it did happen. Just try it. Just try it. Literally anything that ain't whatever. Revise that shit. Revise it. Revise it. Revise it. Because what does it matter? What does it matter if you're imagining it good instead of bad? Who gonna check you, boo? And watch what happens. Retell the story and watch what happens. If you feel like you missed an opportunity in money, career, something, retell the story. Retell the story. Retell the story. Retell the story and watch that shit change. Watch. Go to the did I say the name of the channel? It's called Be Something Wonderful. Be Something Wonderful, hosted by Tom Carey. Promise you. Just go on any video. Go look. Everybody's doing it. So if you're waiting for it to be trendy, here it is. It's right now happening. If you're waiting to go see proof of it, that's why I keep telling people to go to this channel. I mean, there's many channels too, but Joseph Rodriguez, he's another great channel. Your Higher Self is another great channel. Channeling by Bashar, that's another great one. There are so many great channels where you can go and you will literally go look at the comments and you will see people of our collective explaining how they made this shit work for them. And let that be the proof. Let that be the motherfucking proof, Cancer. Okay? Okay. Leo. What's good, Leo? What's good with you in the name of love? Let's see. Mother Earth looking right at us. Worlds within worlds and choices reverse. All right. And this looked like the sun card. Shit, that looked like the sun card. All right, what's good with you, Leo? What is good with the Leo collective? Ooh, for this week in love. Wow, cosmic connections. Wow. Of course, Leo, y'all. This how y'all playing in Leo. Woo! Cosmic connection and sacred journey. Damn, Leo. I feel like that's self-fucking explanatory. Like, motherfucker. You, Leo, you are anything that wasn't real, anything that isn't unconditional love, you have vanquished that shit. Okay? And so this upcoming week, this is your focus. Your focus here is cosmic connections. You will be having connections coming in. Look, sacred journey. This is your soul tribe. Leo. Wow, this is very much an energy of being very, very brave. Being very, very brave and courageous and authentic about what love is. And not accepting anything less than unconditional. Because it is your birthright. You don't have to be in any relationship. You don't have to accept anything from anybody, especially yourself, that isn't coming from this cosmic place. That has literally been, look, strength card. That has literally been your sacred journey, Leo. That real strength. That, look, limitless underneath that. That strength, new chapter. Oh my God, Leo. Wow. So there might be some, you might have just broke up. You might be breaking up. You might have, if you're or if you're single. If you are single, Leo, because you're never by yourself and you're never alone. So if you're single, yeah, you might just be running up on some shit this week. Yeah, somebody might be running up on you, Leo, this week. That real. That yeah. New chapter. You might also be leaving a relationship and going into a new chapter. And literally, that's this cosmic connection, because you know the ultimate cosmic connection is the one with you and Source. But from this point on, baby, what I'm basically trying to say is that in doing so, this new chapter is going to be sacred journey, strength, limitless, and cosmic connection. So no matter if you're single and going into singleness, or you're single and dating, whatever, you're married already, this is big love energy. Huge, unlimited, unconditional love energy, Leo. Wow. And the thing is I'm not trying to downplay, like, because this did take some strength. It took a lot of strength. It did. Took a lot of strength. But that's okay, because that is how you reach your limitlessness. Because you know that there's no limitation that you want to fight to keep so motherfucking bad. Honestly, there might be some divorce. I don't even love saying that, but that's what I'm getting here. Because it's giving like strength to leave a connection if it ain't cosmic. So whether it's with a divorce with self, a divorce with your partner, but this is also giving the connection that's coming in is fucking divinely divine. They're all divine, but this ain't no runner, chaser, divine, nothing. No. That's out. It's only coming in authentically, limitlessly. I love this for you, Leo. Wow. Let's see what comes up in the light position, Leo. Wow, you got some shit coming out. This is like soulmate, fucking whatever. I don't even know. Like, I don't even like to use those terms that much, but this is very big love energy. And I want to remind you to stay strong within it. Stay strong when you see this shit coming in. Don't start telling yourself no lies, no stories about how it can't be right, can't be true, it's too good to be true, is this, is that. Do yourself a favor. Don't fucking play yourself, okay? Don't ever play yourself. Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid transmission, and activation. Yeah, so Leo, while all of this big old cosmic connection energy, love energy is coming in, you are also being called, don't forget, baby, Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. So don't get caught up in someone else, first of all, that you forget your power and the power that you have and the gifts that you have and your uniqueness, your specialness, your greatness. Because you still activating right now. And then you got light body crystal grid transmission, and then transmission with messenger, which is the serious energy, and you're also bringing harmony and balance. So again, this is having the strength to bring harmony, even if it can be perceived by you, yourself, or others as chaos. Real talk. This is very much an energy like don't shoot the messenger type shit, but look at here. And so Leo, you are still in your purpose. You are still being called to share your gifts. You are still called to be being authentic, but from love, with love always. It's not about blame. It's not about assigning, guilt or fault or judgment. This is literally just about bringing harmony and balance by expressing and being your truth. And that's what you've always, you've been called to be you through expression. You are the expression of self. So this is also an energy of knowing what self it is that you are expressing. That's that harmony and balance. What self are you expressing? What self are you serving, Leo? Again, or as also I want to, like, your light body is activating at this time. So of course, rest up, stop, check in with yourself, allow yourself to check in with yourself. I also want to say, don't focus too much on if you're doing it right or wrong. Because this is a time, really, all of us are integrating at this time. So it's activating. So the only thing that will make it be right or wrong, or if you're doing something right or wrong, is you deciding that. Okay? So for your health position, wow, that was quick. Look, healing the heart and the land in between, willing release underneath that, and leading to a grand symphony, then tender embrace and birds of a feather. So yeah, Leo, and I really hate to say it like this, bruh, but yeah, I know it's cliche, but this heartbreak, look, powerful move, this heartbreak and this in-between space, because it is an in-between space. It is like, I was about to say you burned your bridges or you blew up a bridge or some shit, and now you're like having to kind of deal with that, and you're like, fuck it, maybe I should have waited a little longer, or I should have did it like this. Nope. You didn't catalyze your fucking evolution. You catalyze your ascension. It's on. It's activated, baby. Okay? That's why you're healing the heart right now. As I said, it's taking that strength, and that's okay. Willing release You have to be willing to let your old self go if you're trying to be this new self. Not even trying, you're being this new self. So you've already let that old self go. But it will come to a grand symphony, tender embrace, birds of a feather, powerful move. Yeah. This is integrating you back until you're literally embodying love, yo. And because you are embodying love, it will literally transform your entire everything. Everything. On the other side of this land in between, on the other side of this willing release is literally a grand symphony, a tender embrace, and birds of a feather. You're literally your cosmic connections in every way of self with the divine, romantically, with your friends, your colleagues, birds of a feather. This is soul tribe. This is soul family. A powerful move. This is powerful, bearing fruit. Bruh, Leo, you did that. You did this. You did this, Leo. You did this. And it shows. And you may be in the land in between right now. And again, it might look like people is like, wow, so you just did that. You just fucked yourself off. Like, how's that working out for you? Did that, like, you know, all that little smart shit. That's because they can't see it and they think you can't either. But you know better, don't you? You release that shit willingly because you already saw what was on the other side of it. You already saw the grand symphony. Motherfuckers there are a lot of people who are willing to be in a pretend fucking them motherfuckers is in a mosh pit pretending like they're at the fucking orchestra, okay? Pretending like they're at the opera. Because they would rather have that because it looks like something even though they know it don't feel like shit. Or it does feel like shit. However you want to fucking, however it resonates. But you did the hard shit. And it took a lot because you understand that authentically, if it ain't authentic, then that shit ain't fucking, I don't want it. I don't want to be fucking pretending. I don't want to be pretending and waiting until I'm so this and so that to really live my motherfucking life. I don't want to. I don't have to, and I'm not gonna. That's some goof shit up to a certain point. No judgment. Whoever wants to do that can do it themselves. But Leo, they do what the fuck they want to do, first of all. And unapologetically. So you ain't doing, this ain't nothing new, Leo. You just really probably settling back into it after maybe a time of not for some time. But this ain't nothing new to you. You've been the motherfucking main character. You've been it. Ooh. Look, that was reclaim your energy popping out. Well, for Leo, thank you. The violet flame, throat chakra, express your truth. Knowledge. Leo, you already know this is your psychic toolkit. This is all the things that you've learned along the way and unlearned along the way. Look, harmonic flight underneath this. This is the mirrored relationships card. You're the realm bridger. So again, Leo, as long as you remain in your authenticity, and then again, don't let yourself stagnate into what you're supposed to be doing or how you're supposed to be doing it. This violet flame, this is your spiritual, your psychic toolkit. These are all the little gems and tools and this and that you've learned along the way that help you to release the limits within yourself, release whatever boundaries it is that you have created for yourself so that you can transcend them easier. And you always have that. And And also because you always have it, because you've been in practice of using it, and because you're going back and like, checking which ones were helpful for this and that and the third, now you don't necessarily have to go through the whole process of each one. You can more so just use the energy of them and know and keep yourself sovereign and keep yourself strong, keep yourself aligned. And so this also gives me a huge expansion. First of all, express your truth, but this is a huge expansion in your areas of wealth, but also when you express them through your divine powers, your divine purpose. When you allow your divine powers to be strengthened, and you're not just relying on your success to be from you and what you're doing. And so there's an element of this is faith. Express your truth and the violet flame. This is integrating your faith into your finances. And so there may be, Leo, there may be something purposeful that you do that you can monetize. Shit, it might just be telling your story. Start there. Be authentic in whatever it is that you express. Don't hold yourself back. Don't worry about no algorithms. Don't worry about if people's feeling it. Don't worry about people liking it. Know through your violet flame that what is meant for you it can never pass you by. It will always be for you. And understand that you are paving a way. So other motherfuckers might not see the way until it's fully paved, and that's okay. It is not your job for them to see it whenever. It's just your job. You're just paving it. That's all you doing. Y'all feel? Alrighty, let's go move on to Virgo. And then I might cut the video because it's already at an hour. And then come back and do, I guess, another 4. Virgo, this upcoming week in the area of love. I do like how, I know it doesn't seem super quick because this is in all signs, but usually I be on a sign for like a fucking hour plus. And so the fact that I can get them in 20 minutes, I ain't never been able to do that. Okay? Virgo, you got to move forward. And you got cosmic connection too. Woo woo. So you might have some Leo in your chart. You might be dealing with the Leo. But now because the cosmic connection is at the top of the deck and the move forward card is what actually came in, Virgo. Okay, I'm getting a couple different energies here. The first one was don't be afraid to leave a relationship, even if you feel like it is whatever, divine or whatever. That's first and foremost. Also, don't be afraid to grow in your relationship because it is a cosmic connection. Okay? And so don't be afraid to move forward and change and evolve from fear that it will affect your relationship in a negative way. You have celestial teacher and then walk your truth underneath that, free spirit underneath that. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Round, round, she this anything goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Please, Virgo. And I know, like, that's not even, holding yourself back is really not even something that you usually do. Like, I won't say on purpose, because sometimes you do. Sometimes you can probably get a little too self-judgy and then hold yourself back. But, like, you know, at the, like, expense of others, very rarely. Very rarely, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't want to say very rarely, but you know, when you're doing it, it's not because it's like, you know, it's usually because you didn't overanalyze yourself into thinking that that's the best thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Release that. Okay? It's never the best at this point in the game. No longer will it ever be the best for you to play small in any situation. This also gives me Virgo. Ooh-wee! You got, and I was actually gonna say this is probably gonna be the topic of the Virgo read just itself. You gotta be willing to let go of the past, Virgo. And I mean, like, radically let go of the past. Like, stop telling that the story of whatever happened, even though it makes sense, even though it's logical, even though it's rational, even though it really happened. That is how it happened, though. And well, I mean, I was right. Doesn't fucking matter, Virgo. What do you want more? Do you want to be right, or do you want to be limitless? Because this cosmic connection, this is your cosmic connection with the divine, your limitlessness. This is the be still and know. This is the see it before you see it. Believe it before you see it. Know it before it's here. Have faith in it. Faith over fear. Place your faith not in man. Okay? And walking by faith and not by sight, and all those good, great things. Now comes the time where you have to let go of the stories that you were telling yourself, or that you logically analyzed correctly and all, because you trust in the divine more. You trust in the all that is more than whatever it is that you was right about before. Because in order to move out of the reality in which, because the thing is did you really want to be right about that, Virgo? I mean, not, wow. That's how y'all feel, Virgo? I mean, not in the sense like you want to be right about things because it's like it keeps you safe type shit. Like, you know, you come across a scenario and you see it, you analyze it, and you decide, maybe that's not so safe, and then you move away, and then later on it may or may not appear that you in fact were correct and it was not so safe. So yes, it's good. I'm glad to be right about that type shit because that kept me safe. Here's the thing though, but I wasn't glad because I was right about something that I didn't necessarily want to be right about, in the sense that it means that, you know, someone was doing something that could have put me in an unsafe predicament. And so in order to move past, what's so funny, y'all, is I literally told myself that this is going to happen because all of my pens, like, it was super windy and they all broke, and I have literally only 2 pens in here. But that's besides the point. I'm just laughing because this is very much, my Chiron is in motherfucking Virgo, okay? And so again, do you want to be the shit that you are right about? The way to move past that, which is the contrast, which is the duality, the separation. How you move into a reality in which that doesn't exist is you have to be literally willing to let it go. Literally willing to act like it doesn't exist outside of your mind, because it doesn't. And why are you holding on to it so tightly anyways? I mean, of course you can if you'd like, but we already know if you fight for your limitations, you get to keep them. So, again, it's not to say you gotta do anything. We would never force anything upon anyone. But the point is, that the only reality that reality can only show up with that shit, that same story in existence, because you won't allow it to not exist. So it's not about, we're past like how we perceive it. Now you gotta really be willing to let it go. And so just like we've been talking about before, some unwanted shit, you gotta be willing to go in your head and revise it. Yeah, Virgo. That's that real. That's that real, Virgo. This is, Virgo is a healer of the zodiac, but this is very much like you're walking the walk and you're showing people, look, yes, celestial teacher, you're showing people how it's done. Just by being it, and now you're being called to be it in your fullestness. And so I also want to say that you could be influencing some people in your relationships to do the same, Virgo. You could very well be influencing that moving forward energy as well, that rewriting energy as well, that inspirational, uplifting, enlightening energy as well. And that is going to have an influence on all of your relationships coming up. They're going to turn cosmic on that ass. Because you got, celestial teacher, walk your truth, free spirit, be fearless, self-worth, So, Bergs, I hate to say it, but this might be more of a teachy week coming up for you, Virgo. Not necessarily maybe so romantical, but this might be a really teachy, learny week in love for you, Virgo. But don't get me wrong, there could be some Virgo energy that as soon as you move the fuck on, you find that real. Okay? Plain and simple. Plain and simple, Virgo, because you be like to be in service of folks. Look, star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Let's keep going. Because Virgo, y'all don't be liking to, like hurt people's feelings type shit. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction. Let God in. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Oh yeah, some of y'all breaking up. Sorry, but it's okay, because cosmic connection. And it might not even be like a full breakup. It might just be like you've got to let a motherfucker know, like, bro, I'm not going to be what you want me to be. This is, listen to the sound in my voice. Oh wait, no. In my heart, the melody I start will can't complete. This is all the time has come for my dreams to be heard. They will not be pushed aside or turned into your own. All 'cause you won't listen. Yeah. I am alone at a crossroad. I'm not home in my own home. And I tried to say what's on my mind. You should have known. Oh, it's giving Queen Bee, okay? I'm more than what you made of me. I followed the voice you think you gave to me. Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. And the void. Ooh. Stop. Embrace winter. The great cosmic void. Yes, Virgo. And this is for your light position, Virgo. Tell you something. I really, really, really want to focus on this perspective card because none of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Again, do not be afraid to express your true, authentic self because you've already analyzed and judged the situation and you know how it's going to turn out. You have the void here, okay? Stop. Embrace winter, the great cosmic womb. Under that, you have Starkeeper, the cosmic ancestor. Seek the light by staying grounded. And then under that, you have rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. This is very much Virgo. Listen, you can keep on talking about, I know what's going to happen because I know, but I'm usually right. Trust me. Chiron and Virgo, I promise you, Chiron and Virgo, I might be toe to toe with like a fucking either Virgo, no, not Virgo moon maybe, but Virgo sun. But it's like inward soul expression type shit. So I'm already knowing. And it's also that propensity to perfectionize shit. Okay? Please understand that whatever you create from the void, it cooks in the cosmic womb, okay? And then literally it will become. And so that is why, like, our intuition, I had this download. Ooh, this is big Virgo energy. Our intuition, I think I talked about this in one of the reads. We feel like it's a system of guidance that is leading us to or from something or indicating that this or that will happen, but really what it is showing us what we are creating in the void from our perspective. It's like the in-between spot. It's showing you, look, this is what you think, this is what you're perceiving. Even if you're like, no, I'm not, that's not how I perceive shit. If you get something that pops in your head and says, oh yeah, this person ain't all that, I could tell, like, look, this isn't. And they might really have some personality traits that ring weird to you authentically, but then you literally start creating all this, and then they might be shifty, they might, yeah, you got to be willing to stop that. See the light by staying grounded. Cosmic ancestor. Because of course, if you're cooking some shit up in the void, you shouldn't be so surprised or even impressed that shit materializes. So that you could even say, well, yeah, I mean, I was right though. Of course you were, because you were already shown what you were creating. And then you chose your direction based off of what it is that you were being shown. So, yeah. the outer reality than, you know. So can you be willing to not do that and then allow yourself to see what happens, surrendering to the alchemy of life? Can you do that, Virgo? Let's get for the health position. Because I promise you, and then you can even use that to create as well. Like, obviously you're using it to create, but you can use it to consciously create, because now that you know, oh, my intuition is showing me this, you can either change what your intuition is showing you, or you can follow it and let it take you to wherever, if that's where you want to head, or you can recognize that you are perceiving something and then go back to a space of neutrality, or anything in between or outside of that. The world is your oyster. And damn, it's seeming like I'm breaking uppies. It's a lot of coming together too, but it's seeming like it's like a lot of breaky uppy from inauthentic relationships, and then coming together in a divine relationship, and it's almost giving a motherfucking divine relationship that you knew was divine the whole motherfucking time, but you was scared or some shit. And then so you was like, oh, maybe this is less intense, let me go over here, and that less intense was also less authentic, and then the shit ran its course, is what it's feeling like. That's a lot of the energy that I'm getting here. And it's feeling like that with relationships, with every area here. Call of the Muse and shining through. Ooh, of course, Virgo, y'all get Call of the Muse a lot, I think. And that's giving me that same energy as the Celestial Teacher card. The royal you, healing the heart. It is what it is. A higher view and the rose's kiss. And for the sake of not continuing to be super duper repetitive, bruh, this is big energetic sovereignty. Oh my God, we're all activating into this energetically sovereign space where that energy is literally healing us. And it's taking us through the experience of healing, because we're already healing. We are the energy, we are the source through which healing exists. But it's just so beautiful, because this is real health. This is real health without relying on any outside circumstances, diet, fucking, even though, like, okay, so all those things could be included in your sovereignty. So like taking back your control over your diet, over exercising, over the relationships that you're in, over the environments that you're in, whatever. Taking control of the stressors and this and that. They're not even necessarily taking control of them, but you know what I mean. Yes, that, but in doing so, what that really does is it creates a practice of energetic sovereignty that remains whether those things, those conditions are consistently active or not. Because it may feel like you were doing all those things to become a better you, but you just realize that you're already the better you, and that's why you're doing those things. And so now, whether or not you do those things, you feel you've tasted the fucking delectableness that is energetic sovereignty. And so it's now something that has gone from a conceptual understanding or conceptual desire to an experiential understanding. You have experienced this now. So this is true health. This is true healing, because again, once you experience this, now this is how you get to regenerating yourself, literally telling yourself, oh, I'm not sick. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is real health. This is being able to call on that healing energy wherever you feel like it's not. And amplifying it through you. And so you don't got to worry about nothing else. This is real health. Ooh, wow, Virgo. And y'all, like I said, it's a healer of the zodiac, that through that going within type shit. Very beautiful. And I was just saying how I was keeping it quick, and now we done gone past it now, shit. I was just saying 15, 20 minutes. Now we about to be at 30. Let's see if we can finish this in under 30. Gratitude. She of the Lotus. Third eye chakra, pineal perspective. This is in the area of wealth. So again, Virgo, oh my gosh. She of the Lotus, this is the shadow work card. Third eye chakra, pineal perspective. And then right underneath that is freedom. Right underneath that is sacral chakra, the core of creation. Right underneath that is starseed elemental, which is the inner child. So again, can you be willing to do that work? Go within. And this isn't about isolation either, because now you have to take that energy that you gained while you were isolating and allow that to be sustainable outside and while you're not isolated. And again, we talked about this. This is the Hermit meets the Hierophant. So the Hermit goes from going within, self-isolation, self-work, self-concept, self, and then becomes the Hierophant. Now, walking that, and in doing so, now it's the new blueprints. Now it becomes the new blueprints, the new traditions, the new ways of life and ways of being. But yes, and this is in your wealth. So even in your wealth, can you stop telling yourself the same stories? Can you stop telling yourself what's going to happen because it's logical? Can you stop telling yourself that you only have this much money? Can you stop telling yourself how the only way that you can bring in money is if you do this, this, and this? You have to be willing, you have to free yourself from the motherfucking shackles of anything that you know to be true about your finances. Are you willing? Can you stop telling that story, Virgo? Oh my God. Can you stop telling that story? Can you stop telling that story of what you need to do to get your finances back in order? Can you create like a child? You think? I'll tell you right now, my little sister does not worry about money. She don't even barely know how to count money, and she's old enough to be able to count money. And it's not because she doesn't have the intellectual capacity. Money is not something that she really ever had to worry about, regardless of our circumstances as a family. Whether we had it, didn't have it, this, that, and the third, it wasn't enough of a condition for her. Like, we'll give her money, she'll go spend that shit like it's nothing. And I don't even mean like it's nothing. Like, she'll have in her mind something that she wants to get, but she gets some money, she will go get it. And she doesn't really worry about, oh, I'm not going to have any more, this, that, and the third. And I understand that she's a child, but again, we have Starseed Elemental. And again, this is a great tool to use when you're like, well, yeah, how am I supposed to do that? Da, da, da. Go back to your inner childhood self. Even if you grew up poverty stricken, before you knew what poverty was, you didn't fucking know, man. You didn't know until you recognized that you wasn't getting this or that, or your parents weren't, or this, that, and the third. And that's that she of the lotus. That's that shadow work. That's that going deep, 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 and stop. You have to literally be willing to go back and revise your fucking childhood. You have to be willing to go back and imagine yourself never having had a poverty conditioning. Literally, freedom from it. This is how you will unlock your finances. It's not about doing more or doing better, doing right. There was a meme that was floating around a while ago, and it says sometimes it's not about doing more. Sometimes it's about, or no, sometimes it says sometimes God isn't telling you to do more. Sometimes God is just telling you to trust him with what you've already done. And so while, yes, it may feel logical and rational, and it may make you feel like you're honoring your growth by acknowledging all the things that you need to work on and fix, and thinking of ways to bring in money, and thinking of new income, and taking action on that, and doing it, and this and that, and all that's great. Here's the thing though, you can still do all that without the fucking story attached. Matter of fact, oh my God, it will be so much easier and more effortless. You can still do everything that you're doing, and not because you have to, but I'm sure whatever it is you're doing, you're loving it at this point, at least part of the way. If not, that move forward to the cosmic connection, to doing what it is that you love. That'd be a great step as well. But also, bruh, it's like you're doing all the things that you're supposed to be doing, and not because, or for whatever reasons you feel like you're supposed to be doing it, but also because you're recognizing that it is contributing to your growth, and you're enjoying it, and your purpose, and this and the third. But imagine how much lighter you would feel if you were doing all of that without the stories or the reasons why attached. I tell you right now, your fucking bank account's gonna blow the fuck up. Because not only are you in that catalytic energy of moving forward and actually taking action, and feeling good about the action that you're taking, and staying steadfast, and this and that, and making these changes and all this good great stuff, but when you unshackle that fucking weight of the story that you're telling yourself about it, that led up to this point, all the things that you did or didn't do, even the things that you think you did right, let that go too. And then all that remains is the isness. It is what it is. The isness that you are, the all that is, your beingness. And so it is. And so with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this because it's quite long and I did not hit that under my 30. Well, it's just over 30 minutes for Virgo. So yeah, but I think that was a great way to leave off on this because again, not only is Virgo just for Virgo, but again, Virgo is the healer of the fucking zodiac. So I really feel like a lot of collective energy was coming out through Virgo as well. So yes, let's go ahead and leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm gonna end this one. I'll add timestamps in the description and add the signs that we did here in the description. I'll pop back on to do some more. And yes. And then I'll also probably do actual just earth sign videos to be uploaded for Monday. But I'm probably gonna have to go ahead and record them now because it literally takes forever for the shit to upload. So yes, I love you. Thank you again so much for being here. Remember that even if you're by yourself, you are never ever alone. And with that, I will leave you to ponder, but never too much. Peace.